Assalamualaikum Bapak Ibu, good morning.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam, Miss Rusmi.
Miss Rusmi.
Halo, is that start Pak Hari? Enggak. Or wait Pak
Oh
Sofyan.
iya, oh iya, yes, 15%.
Oke.
Ya, Friends, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. And today, this is our second meeting in the second cycle, and today we are going to start our class as usual by taking a pray. Let's recite Al-Fatihah to start our meeting today. And then for those who are not Muslim, you can pray in your own way. Allah hadiniyah wa kulunat surah Al-Fatihah. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonir Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Yeah, as usual, after taking prayer, next we are going to conduct PPG greeting. Salam PPG Indonesia. Senyum. Salam. Sapa. Semangat. Surga. Yeah, thank you, friends. And then, who wants to be the volunteer to conduct the ice breaking? Maybe Miss Anis, please.
Me, sir. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Miss Anis.
Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, friends, today I will conduct you into the ice breaking. Now, please pay attention to me. When I say clap one, so you have to clap your hand one more. Okay, let's try. Clap one. Okay. When I say clap two, you have to clap your hand two more. Okay, let's try. Clap two. Okay. But when I say clap three, you only have to clap your hand half. Okay. No clapping in clap three, understand? Okay. Now, let's begin the ice breaking. Clap one. Okay. Clap two. Clap three. Okay. Anybody around here? Clap two. Clap one. Clap three. Clap one. Clap three. Okay. That's all, Mr. Hari. Thank you for your opportunity.
Thank you so much, Anis. Yeah, Sofian, we have already conducted all of the sessions in the class.
Okay, massive thanks, Mr. Harry, and then also Miss Neneng or Miss Anis, yeah, who lead us to do the ice breaking, and we are going to start the session for today. For today's meeting, inshallah, we are going to have the session till 7 7:45 because I have to attend the meeting at 8 o'clock. Everyone, after that, you're going to join the session with Miss Rosmi. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Alhamdulillah, today it will be the second day of the second cycle that you guys have to join for this meeting. And wait a second, who is Matt Tohir?
I'm sorry, sir. It's mine. Solihatu Farida. I'm not yet to change my name. I'm sorry.
Because it's kind of strange. I have no idea if I have a student's name Matt Tohir. Okay, you're gonna change your nickname first. Okay, for this second day, today, what will be the focus that we are going to discuss, Mr. Harry and then the rest of you guys, for the second day of the second cycle? It is still discussing about the problem, right? On the
Yes.
previous meeting, when we had the first meeting yesterday, I told you guys you are going to have a second chance, a second chance to pick any kind of the relevant, any kind of specific problems. And then from the specific problems, you already have the descriptions of what kind of the teaching practice that you're going to have for the last subject for the second cycle. And then it will be different, of course, with the first cycle. When you guys had the experience on the first cycle, it seems like majority of you guys still thinking, what will be the form? What will be the things that we are going to do for the teaching practice video? And then for the second cycle, I hope you guys already decided here the problems and then also what kind of the alternative solutions, and then you already have your dream kind of the teaching document that you're going to implement for the second cycle. That will be the difference between the first cycle and then also second cycle for this PPG Daljab. And for today, maybe I'll try to pick 3 or 4 of these students, and then you're going to tell us what was the result that you got yesterday from the first meeting of second cycle, and then what will be the things that you are going to promise us, that you are going to improve, that you are going to enhance for this second cycle of PPG Daljab. And then don't forget, when you guys join in the second cycle, so it's mean you guys already have the standard, the standard for making, identifying the problems, and then also promoting the alternative solutions. Because you already have your first experience on the first cycle, and then you're going to improve that one for this second cycle. Hopefully, all the routine that you're going to do for the second cycle, it will be a regular one like the previous cycle. But here you need to improve it one more time. Okay, everyone, all set and clear? Hello? But looking at your face,
Yes, sir. We got it.
Yeah, I have no idea. It seems like you guys still sleepy or what, because we start this session earlier maybe. And then, but I can see the beautiful smile of Miss Mediana. Look at that. I love your smile, Miss. And then the rest of the participants, look at Miss Farah. Miss Farah's face. It seems like, okay, really, we gotta start this earlier, blah, blah, blah. Maybe that was the expression of your face, and then the rest of the participant. And then I can see what happened with your face, Mr. Ipong. Hello, are you good, sir, today? Okay, can barely hear your voice, yeah. And since majority of this class not even match the expectations for the teaching practice video, since only 5 students matching the criteria that I set, that we set for the teaching practice video, I really expect for this second cycle, especially for you, Mr. Harry, your class captain, your chief of this class, yeah. So you really need to join all the students that pass, yeah, for the teaching practice video. And then now I'd like to give a chance for you. You're going to do it voluntarily, or you need me to pick you up, yeah, in giving the elaborations, the explanations about the problem that you're going to pick, and then what kind of deep planning that you're going to do, so you can call, okay, this will be an innovative way, yeah, for the teaching practice, an innovative way in creating a teaching document. And then you're going to compare it. If on the first cycle you guys have no basic standard that you can compare all the document that you guys have, but for the second cycle you can compare it. Okay, everyone, come on, I'm gonna give you a chance, please, to try to explain what kind of the problems that you identified on the first meeting, and then also what kind of the problem explorations or problem analysis that you guys gonna conduct. Come on, who will be the first? Anyone would like to raise their hands, especially for those that fail for the teaching practice video on the first cycle? Come on. Hello? Oh my God. No one willing to do it voluntarily, please?
Oh, okay, so can I ask you a question first before we have presentation?
Okay, what kind of questions, Miss?
This is about the problem that we are going to pick. For the second cycle here, should we pick the same problem as the previous in the first cycle, or should be different, because it will be it will be used for our teaching practice also. Will we make the same or different from the previous one?
Okay. Okay, that's an interesting kind of questions, Miss Christina. So if I become the students of PPG Daljab, the first meeting or the first cycle that I created, that's we have no standard of it. We have no things that we can compare it. Yeah. Refer to the problems and then also the alternative solutions. But for the second cycle, we need the improvement. We need some kind of the enhancement. We need some kind of the breakthrough. Yeah. So starting with the problem also, I really want you guys here to make or to identify new kind of problem that really make you guys can provide an innovative teaching practice. Because if you just repeat, if you're just going to repeat the first problem that you guys got on the first cycle, I guess it will be too common. Yeah, so it will be better for you guys to pick a new kind of problem and then make sure this problem here gonna lead you into an innovative teaching document that you're going to implement in an innovative teaching practice. That way. One more time, if you're going to stick with a similar kind of the problem on the first cycle, and then you're going to use it also for the second cycle, I guess that should be okay. Yeah. But one more time, if you guys want to get or make the improvement, you better try to focus starting from now. Yeah, what kind of the problems, new problems, yeah, specifically, because on the previous one you have no experience at all, right? You just go with a random kind of problem identifications. You just go with something that related with a problem explorations. Yeah, you guys have no example yet. Yeah, for this second cycle, you already got something that you can compare with. Yeah, with the first cycle. That will be the answer, I guess, Miss Christina. And then for you, you're one of the students that passed the bar. I can call pass the bar because you have such a great kind of the teaching practice video. So it will be important for you to set your target also higher. Yeah. Okay, not only repeating the similar kind of problem that you're going to take for the second cycle. That will be the answer, I guess, Miss Christina. Okay. Can you guys hear my voice clearly, Miss Riksan? No. Hello, everyone? Mr. Harry?
Actually, we cannot hear voice clearly, sir.
Oh, I think.
Okay, I'll try to switch my connection using my own smartphone then. Wait a second. I hope it will be better. Okay, wait a second. Hello, everyone. Hello, what about now?
Yeah, better.
Better, sir.
Better, sir.
Yes.
Okay, and then now I'm using my own smartphone. Yeah, I hope it will be better. Okay, that will be the answer, I guess, Miss Christina. One more time. If you wanna go standard, yeah, if you wanna go in a normal way, that's okay. I guess you can pick a similar kind of problem, same topic, same kind of the learning model, same kind of the learning media. You may go with that one. But if you want to be a creative one, and then you need to pick new kind of the problems. Okay, Miss Christina, all set, all clear?
Thank you. Yeah, all clear, sir. Thank you.
Okay, come on. Anyone else would like to ask the questions before we're gonna go with the explanations from you guys? Come on. Hello, Miss Dwi. Where are you, Miss Dwi? Okay, come on.
Hello, sir. I'm in my room.
Okay, come on. Do you have anything to share with us?
To share or question?
It's up to you. You're going to ask the questions, or you're going
Actually,
to provide with some tips for the rest of your friend here that really got difficulties in making video? No?
no, sir.
Okay, that's okay then, because you're still using your smartphone and I can see your small face over there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to use my laptop, but it still needs process. So wait a second, sir. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, anyone else? Come on. Voluntarily, please.
Mr. Sofian.
Okay, come on.
So,
Miss Ade Kusrini. Okay.
yeah, I've got a question. So is that okay to change the students as well? Because before in the first cycle, I teach the second grader, and then I prepare on teaching the other grades like that. Maybe sixth grade. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah, when you're going to pick the students that you're going to teach, it will be up to you guys. As long as it is in your school, you may go with the first grader, second grader till the last one. That should be okay. Yeah. Something that you gotta consider here, you're going to compare, you're going to prepare, and then you're going to pick the class that you're going to teach for here. That's gonna give you a chance to build a various kind of the interactions, and then also active kind of the activities, yeah, and then that can provide an interesting kind of teaching practice video, not some boring one. Yeah, I can see that you just came to the class, okay, just talking, blah blah blah, no such kind of attractive activities. Okay, Miss Adeku Sri Putri, you may pick any random class. That should be fun as long as it can show us that you got a really impressive kind of skill in teaching English for your students. That way.
Okay, then. Thank you, Mr. Sofian.
Okay, next, come on. Anyone else? No? Okay, Missy is why you're so different. Missy is compared to the first cycle, you're really active, but now it seems like you have the decreasing one. So your score gonna decrease also, yeah. Okay, come on. Anyone else? Miss class secretary also the same. Miss Nurmela Kusuma Ningrum.
Mr. Yan, can I ask you something?
Okay, what is it, Mr.
Yeah.
Tiko?
Yeah, I'm asking about the topic that we will teach for the students, because sometimes can we teach any topics in the textbook? For example, this semester I need to teach the topic from chapter 4, and then can we pick the unit from the next semester from chapter 6, 7, and 8, or we can just teach in this semester topic?
Okay, that's a good questions. Thank you, Mr. Ipong.
Thank you.
When I explain to all of you, you guys can choose random class. As long as it is in your guys' school, it will be the same also with your guys' topic. Yeah, you may pick it randomly. Yeah, so from the previous cycle, I told you guys this process of PPG Daljab, starting with the first cycle and then also second cycle, it is an arrangement kind of teaching practice. So you can pick any kind of topic. You can pick any kind of activities, as long as you can show us you're a good teacher, you're a great teacher to your students when you deliver the learning material for them. Yeah, and then if you're going to pick the problems and then also picking some kind of topic and then also learning model and then also the learning media, make sure here it will be a new kind of experience for your students. So they are going to have some fun activities, not only the repetitions, yeah, while you teach them English. That way. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Yan.
Okay. Come on. Anyone else? No? Okay, I guess that's enough for Q&A. Now let's go with the presentations. Yeah. Okay, because I already gave you guys a chance to pose the questions, but it seems like because you guys still sleepy or you still got many things that you have to do in your school, that's why only some of you willing to ask the questions. And Miss Class Secretary, Miss Nurmela, I want you to pick one of your friends, please. Who will be the one that you think I really need to see what kind of the planning, what kind of the problem from your friends? Come on. Miss Nurmela?
Picks one of my friends,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Mm, deeply sorry. Mm, Miss Vera, maybe?
Miss,
Deeply sorry, Miss Vera.
For what, Miss?
Deeply sorry.
okay, so first it will be Miss Vera. Hello, Miss Vera.
Okay, so I'm going to explain my problem.
Yeah, and then after you, Miss Vera, would you please pick one of your friend? Come on.
Okay, should I share my problem identification, sir?
Okay, you are not with me. I told you to pick one first, please. Choose one of your friend.
I need to pick my friends.
Yeah, who will be the one after you? Come on.
Oh, after me. The one after me is Miss Eka. Are you ready?
You don't have to ask her they're ready or not. Just mention the name. Yeah, you have to be ready. Join in the session.
Ready because I'm still in the classroom and it's very noisy.
Okay, we're not even care if you're in the middle of the jungle, Miss Eka. Yeah, when you have a chance to present your problems, find out a room. Yeah, go get a room. Yeah, and then try to find a proper place so you can explain your problems. Okay. Just leave your class. Yeah, try to give your students some kind of talks first while giving the explanations. Okay. And then I would like to ask Mr. Harry. Mr. Harry, would you please pick one of your friend also? So you're going to have 3. Come on.
Mr. Ian?
Yes.
Yeah, come on, Mr. Harry.
Mr. Ian and Mr. Harry, sorry.
Okay, what is it, Miss Dwi?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I can be the volunteer for the last.
Okay, what I like about you, Miss Dwi. Thank you very much. I don't have to pick. I don't have to be a mean lecturer picking up the students. Yeah. Okay, let's give a round of applause, everyone, for the first participant here. That going to explain her problems, and then hopefully that will be an innovative one for Miss Vera. Okay, come on, Miss Vera.
Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, I'm still trying to share my screen. Wait a minute. Okay, friends. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yes.
Just
yes, Miss Vera, we can see it. It's visible. Yeah. So I have actually, I'm trying to collect all the problem after the first cycle, Mr. Ian. So here, actually, I just found 5 problems, my mind problems. The first one is the literacy, and the second one is numeracy. The third one, vocabulary building, and then the fourth one is writing. Oh, it's supposed to be, it's 5. Oh, I'm sorry. So I got 6 problems here. Actually, I should choose my biggest problem here, Mr. Ian. Or I should explain one by one.
Okay, it will be your call, my dear. It's up to you. You're going to explain it one by one, or you're going to just pick.
Okay, so yeah, thank you. So the first problem here that I found here is the students' lack of accuracy in reading the instruction given, or when they read a long reading passage, it gets them very tired, and then the impact is the student gets yeah, we can call it a bad score because they skip the essential points on the reading of the passage. And then the second one is numeracy. Actually, it happens in the lower grader because they still experience difficulties to solve the math problem, or even they really hard to find the pages when I ask them to please open page 18. I still need to write down on the board because uh, they have difficulties to find the pages. Okay, and then the third one is the students find it difficult to name some objects or delivering their ideas. Actually, it happens in the lower grades too. That actually, I think that vocabulary is the main. I will choose the vocabulary building as my main topic for the next cycle, Mister. And then the fourth one is the writing. Actually, honestly, I don't like to write too, and then I need to solve this problem for myself too. Okay, and then the fifth one is the learning disorder. At the first cycle, I found some technical and non-technical problems. The non-technical problems is about my student behavior. Actually, some of them, when I teach, I don't know if I have a bad management of the classroom or what, or because they tend to be very active on the class. Found them just lying on the table and then standing on the chair. Even I have their home room teacher over there too, monitoring their activities. And then the sixth one is the assessment. I feel that really difficult to find I really hard to measure the classroom assessment, especially on the behavior dimension, because it tends to be less objective. I cannot make a really nice rubric to make a good assessment for the behavior dimension. That's all, Mr. Ian. Thank you.
Okay, I guess before we are going to open up the suggestions or any kind of feedback from your friends, try to compare it. What is it, the difference between the first cycle and then second cycle that you got here? Miss Vera. Hello, Miss Vera? Can you guys hear my voice, everyone?
I'm still mad. Okay. So at the first cycle, I choose the speaking problem for the first grader. And then for the second cycle, I'm going to choose the first grader again, Mister. But actually, maybe I will choose another, what we call that, element, another skills, maybe in listening or reading. Yes, Mister?
That's all?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you very much.
So I want to make on the first cycle, I'm using PGBL for my learning models, and I'm going to choose another method. No, I'm not method. It's still direct method. Another way to make the vocabulary building in the first grader to be as much as fun as possible. Maybe I'm going to try to use a lot of games on my classroom. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Miss Vera. And then let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Miss Vera. That's the one that starting to explain the problem. Okay, now I would like to pick the students here to give some kind of the feedback or some kind of the questions, critics, suggestions for Miss Vera. Since we have no male student, yeah, what happened with the male students here? Mr. Iksan not even raising his hand, Mr. Ripong not even raising his hand to be the volunteer, yeah, in giving the explanations. Let's go with Mr. Iksan first, and then second one, it will be Mr. Ripong. The third one, it will be Mr. Harry. You're going to give in the form of questions or suggestions or feedback for Miss Farah's file. Come on, Mr. Iksan, you go first, please, sir.
Check. Wait, is my voice clear, sir? And others?
Yeah, it's clear. Come on, proceed.
Oh, okay, wait. Well, first, thank you very much for the opportunity, sir. And actually, I'm still comparing between my first experience, the cycle one, and then I'm going to apply it. I'm going to decide what kind of the best methods and the material to the next cycle. And especially for Miss Pera, I think that you're so awesome. You already identified so many problems already here, like literacy, numeracy, vocabulary building. But because we are teaching in the same level, maybe primary. Do you teach in primary level, Miss?
Yes, primary.
Okay, so we are the same.
So you can feel me, right?
Yeah, sure. Especially for vocabulary building, when the students, actually some students are able to speak in English good or well or good, but the problem is when the students asked to write on the paper, can you write some sentences that you have said? And then some students good, some students are good, but some students like, misspelling, like miss one or two letters, or maybe like, what is it? Misordering the sentence, like it's not in a good, syntax in a sentence. Sometimes like that. Normally like a simple, the basic syntax of simple sentences. Sometimes that still got a mistake for that part. That's for the vocabulary and what we call it. Wait. And the next one, especially for that's for writing. Maybe here can be literacy, right? So I think based on my point of view, some students still, they don't like to read like a textbook. They more engaging when they are going to have like a video or watching movie or watching cartoon that's interested than reading text. Like I don't know, the newest many influencers say that our Indonesians IQ students oh my god, so low. So that's make us the teachers sad as well as me as a teacher. And so that's why the first thing that we have to overcome this issue, especially for the literacy, I think we have to suggest our student, especially for us as a teacher, to be like reading as a one. And the second one, especially for writing, I think that's the first one. And the next one, maybe for vocabulary, I think some students lack of familiarity with a wide range of vocabulary words. So students need to be exposed to like a more complex vocabulary. So that's why the one thing to improve their vocabulary, just simply reading a lot. I think that's only for some of my inputs and my comments. Mr. Ian, thank you very much.
Sofian, you are still mute.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Iksan, for giving the input for Miss Vera. I hope, Miss Pera, you're going to pick not too many kind of the problem. Just stick with the problem that you're going to have a better performance while conducting the teaching practice. That's all what I ask from all of you. Not only from not only from Miss Pera and then the rest of you guys. Okay, one more time, let's give a round of applause everyone for Miss Pera and then also Mr. Iksan. Yeah, thank you. And then you may stop sharing the screen, please. Let's go with the second contender. Who's the one that you pick? Miss Pera? Miss Pera?
Yes.
Yeah, who's the one that you pick?
Miss Eka.
Miss Eka. Okay, Miss Eka, you're going to get the feedback and then also the input from Mr. Ipong or Mr. Harry. Yeah. Okay, come on, Miss Eka. Have you leave your students out? Have you got the rule?
Okay, I think it's better for this home in my classroom because okay, I'm going to try to share about my problem identification in the second cycle here. For the first, if in the first cycle I'm get the problem for the listening, but for this second cycle actually I still think what the method and then what the problem that I'm going to take in the second cycle, but I think I will use the speaking and writing, but I still choose one of this problem. For example, for the speaking about presenting the dialogue, because in the first cycle, when my students have presenting the dialogue, they still have not confidence about the presenting the dialogue, maybe because they have a lack of vocabulary and they have no practice or less motivation about the speaking. And then also for the writing, when my students have to write about some vocabulary, they still cannot write correctly. And then Mr. Actually, I still think about the method and then about the problem that I would like to choose. So I haven't finished yet about this LK.
Okay, that's enough, I guess. Come on, let's go with Mr. Ipong. Would you please try to talk, Mr. Ipong? Try to
Right.
share.
Thank you, Mr. Ian, for the opportunity that you give me. This one about the problem that is faced by Miss Eka, yeah, about speaking for the students. You said it is stated here that when the student presenting about the expression, they are still not confident. Yeah, maybe because of they think they are not good enough, maybe, yeah, because they don't feel confident. But if this happens, yeah, sometimes this happens in my class, I make sure to them that I tell my students to be confident because they are still students. Yeah, students come to school to learn together with the teacher and their friends. So just be confident in learning English, in speaking English. Even the teachers, if the teacher is not confident enough, the teacher maybe cannot speak well too. Yeah. So I guess we have to make sure to the students to just be confident. Yeah. And then about the second permasalahan, ability in writing, I ever taught in elementary school too, and then I found in their textbook many texts that can engage, that can improve their writing ability. For example, I found in my students' textbook a letter, many letters that many words the letters are missing in the words. So the students after they study about the words, they can do practice in the assignment in the textbook. For example, they learn about the word apple, and then in the exercises they find that word A, no words, no letter N, P, and then LA gitu. So in the textbook I found my many many exercise can improve students' ability. And even if we think that we find not enough exercises in the textbook, we can find the exercises to practice their writing ability from the internet. Yeah, me sometimes I printed the exercise, the worksheet, and then I hand out the worksheets to my students in elementary school. Yeah, and even I have a daughter. She is now 9 years old. Sometimes if I teach her about writing, I do this to her too. Yeah. And for the first grades, because first grades sometimes they don't know much about the letter or the words. Sometimes I make them write many times per words. For example, I make the students to write word car. They have to write word car for 5 times so that they remember the words or the spelling of the words. Yeah. And then about the reading paragraph, yeah. But reading paragraph maybe because of lack of vocabulary, yeah. I think because even not even a paragraph for elementary school students, especially in the early grades, grade 1, 2, or 3, even if they have to read sentence per sentence, sometimes they if they don't have enough vocabulary must read it, they cannot translate, they cannot comprehend the meaning of the sentence. And reading paragraph can be harder than a sentence because paragraph is longer than a sentence. And then if me sometimes I give them opportunity because if I make them to look for the meaning in the vocabularies, sometimes it needs much time for them to find the meaning in the vocabulary. Sometimes I make them ask. I make them I have them write the words that they don't know the meaning in Bahasa Indonesia. So they, for example, word car. If they don't know the meaning, please write the word car on the board. Yeah. All the students, for example, 30 students, please make one word that you don't know the meaning on the boards. And then after that, after the 30 words written on the board, I ask them to, hey, anybody know who knows the word in Bahasa Indonesia, please write it down on the board to help your friends. That's it, Miss Eka. Thank you so much for the chance.
Thank you so much, Mr. Saiful.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ripong, and then Miss Eka. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Miss Eka and then Mr. Ripong. Yeah, and then Miss Eka, you got a really interesting big sound with you over there. Okay, now let's go with the last participant. Yeah, the last participant, it will be Miss Dwi Astuti Febriawati. To be honest, I'm kinda curious. Why did you guys join in second cycle and then still not having the substitute teacher? When you join this PPG Daljab program? Yeah. Okay, come on, Miss Dwi.
Okay, can I start now, sir?
Okay, proceed, please.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So the Honorable Mr. Ian and the Honorable all friends, thank you so much for the time. I would like to present my LK, and I hope you can give me feedback and also suggestion. The first, the identification is about the handling an energetic student. So it's related to the students that have problem. So the identified problem is the student tends to disturb some friends during the lesson. So I found a problem during my PPL. I have a student who is so energetic and he is actually so smart, but he has problem in attitude. He likes to ask his friends to play together while learning. Besides, he kept following my saying when I asked the student to listen and repeat after me. So I asked the student, listen and repeat after me. And then he always imitated me. Yeah. And then even after I finished asking the question, asking the students to listen and repeat after me. And the students actually was born in Melbourne, and the daily language is English, and he tends to be bored easily, and it needs time to make him sit down nicely. So I actually tried to find the solution by doing some action, such as I move the student to other area. So spirit this with the other students. And then secondly, I gave the responsibility to him. I asked him to be an operator or player of Assembler Edu and AI. And then thirdly, I asked the student to present in front of the class. So until I interview the student, and he said that he likes to follow my lesson by having the video. And then when I asked the other thing, yeah, most of the answer actually yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. So I actually need your suggestion, friend, to handle this kind of student. And then the second, doing positive discipline. So some students tend to be not disciplined in the classroom, so I should have positive discipline to the students inside the classroom. So since one student is so active and energetic in the classroom, he asked the other students to play together during the lesson. The other students follow. And then furthermore, for some students do not wear the uniform properly. So this one is part of discipline of in the classroom. So I concern about this. To solve the problem, I remind the students to give and then give feedback, and also give positive affirmation. I ask the students what should they do before the lesson related to the self-cleanliness. And if you see in the video, I ask the students to really be disciplined first before the class is started. So I need your suggestion for this kind of thing too. And then the use of technology in the classroom. So I need a better time management to prepare the use of technology in the classroom. So it needs time for me to prepare all of the materials and also media. I need better time management, and I should be detailed and be patient in preparing the materials and also media. So in the first lesson, I could not use the assembler well because it needs time, and I actually changed the laptop, PC. And then for the next, of course I need to manage my time properly. I have to be the timekeeper of myself. And then doing the innovative teaching learning process. So I need to be clear in instruction. So before this, I had a singing song together. However, for me, my classroom management should be improved, because I should tell the instruction clearer for my students. And because it's limited time before that, in the PPL, I did not ask the students to line up first. So I should later in the next PPL, and also in my teaching learning process, I should give clear instruction first. And also I should manage the students first, and then I can have a singing song or all kinds of activities. So I should improve my classroom management. And then the teaching method, I have to add more ice breaking in the teaching learning process, especially with the dancing or body movement. So some students tend to play with friends the lesson because of one active student or one energetic student. So it tended to disturb friends. So I give 3 kinds of ice breaking actually in the opening. However, later in the teaching learning process, I should add more ice breaking in the classroom to solve the problem about energetic student, a very active student, and to make the variation in my teaching method. So that's for what's that, to channel the energy or to waste the energy of the energetic student. I think that's it. Thank you so much for the time, and thank you so much for your nice attention, everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
Okay, massive thanks, Miss Dwi. Looking forward how that you're going to dance with your students. Yeah, okay. And then now let's go with Mr. Harry. Mr. Harry, you're going to be the one giving input, giving feedback, giving question or suggestions. Come on, for Miss Dwi. Come on, Mr. Harry.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Sofian. Miss Dwi, you
Yeah,
have
sir.
many problems, anything problem. Actually, I cannot give you a specific suggestions based on your explanation.
Hello, Mr.
I
Harry.
can give, yes.
Yeah, maybe you can just use a regular audio where you don't have to use your headset, I guess, because it's echoing, I guess. Yeah, it's not clear.
Echoing?
Okay,
How about now? It's clear, sir?
Okay.
Better? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. The first one regarding to your students' behavior, I think I need to give you there are 3 steps. The first one is you need to build up the bonding with your students because maybe he feel different with others. Yeah, he came from Australia and he think, oh, I'm so special, so I can do many things. Yeah, so I guess I suggest you to him. The second one, it's so important to consult the student's condition.
I'm so sorry, Mr.
Yes.
Hari, I cannot
Yeah.
hear your voice anyway. Does everyone feel the same?
Yes,
Yeah.
the same.
Okay, test.
Nah, that's better.
Nah, happen again.
Okay. Happen again.
You are not mad with me, right?
No.
Just kidding.
Okay, how about right now? Okay. Yeah. The first is hello, test. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. Yeah. Build your bonding to your students, and then the second one, consult to the students counselor at school, and then the last one also kindly learn about differentiated learning process. Maybe you can find out so many resources from LibGen, Library Genesis, and then you can read so many resources or books over there. And then the second one about your classroom condition, it's so attractive, yeah. So active, hyperactive maybe your students, yeah. So you need to attract your students with something they like. For example, they like handphone or what, and then you can control them by using by using something they like. I think that's all from me, Miss Dwi.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Miss Dwi and then Mr. Harry. Yeah. And then I got 2 more minutes, and then it's already 1 hour. After this one, you're going to be with Miss Rusmi. And let me try to give you guys, not only for Miss Dwi, I guess, but for the rest of you guys that already presenting the problem. First of all, when you guys pick every single problem that you're going to use for the second cycle, consider you're going to make the improvement. So what will be the difference between the first cycle and then second cycle? Yeah, if your first cycle went really bad, I don't even call your name, while watching the video. And then for this second cycle, at least you guys have to attract the lecturer and then also senior teacher attention for your video. Okay, and then I can't even imagine if your first cycle fail, and then your second cycle fails, so that will be a total failure, I guess. Yeah, that's why hopefully when you're going to pick a problem, try to make sure this problem gonna show us the real you in teaching practice. Yeah, because to be honest, some of you here really active and are really good in English, but when you teach your students, it seems like it is because of the technical problems or because you have some kind of difficulties in doing video editing. That's why it's really hard for us to give you a proper score, especially for the second cycle. I'll be really objective with your guys' score. If it is bad, so I'm gonna give you guys bad score. If it is good, I'm gonna give you guys an appreciation with the good score, and no longer with all got an excellent kind of score, but when I watch the video, the quality of the editing, the quality of the camera, audio, and then blah blah, that's really poor. Yeah, so that's not an objective one, right? Okay, everyone, that's it, I guess, what I can deliver with you guys. And then it's already 7:45. This one I gotta attend the meeting, and then I hope the rest of you guys, we have Miss Nurmaila Kusumaningrum. If you are going to keep silent like this one, you're not going to get any additional score. Yeah? And then no score means no succeed. Yeah, in this PPG Daljab. It is the same also with Miss Linda. Yeah, looking at the screen, attending the meeting without any voice at all. Miss Fatia Nurmida. It is also the same. Miss Silpi Laila Suwanda, Miss Neni Fadila, Ita Baladina. And then Miss Mediana as well, you're not even trying to talk. Second cycle, you have to be more active. Miss Neneng Heronisa also, you're not even trying to talk today. And then Miss Sifa Fauzia, also the same. And then Miss Yenia Priani, look at you, you are not even trying to talk. And then we got Solihatu Farida, we have Miss E is Soliha, also the same. Why now you turned into different person? Yeah, and then we have Miss Sabtarini, Miss Wiwi Indasari, and then Miss Sri Sundari. I already call all of you guys. Miss Heri Purwadi, Miss Cahayani Indra, Miss Elita Septiana Rosari, and then look at this one, Miss Dindin Radini Supitasari. When you guys asking permissions to join any other kind of program, just go with it. Just leave this PPG Daljab. You don't have to join. Yeah, that will be my last suggestion for Miss Dindin Radini Supitasari. Okay, maybe you can rejoin for the next PPG Daljab. You don't have to join now. And then Miss Ratna Nurianingsi also. You look really beautiful today, but no voice at all, and then I hate that. Okay, I guess that's all. I already say hi to everyone here, and best of luck for the exploring the problem, deciding the problem. Make sure you're going to ask Miss Rusmi to this one. Hello, Miss Rusmi, how did I can improve my performance for the second cycle? Okay, everyone.
Okay.
All,
Yeah.
and then Miss Rusmi, I hope you're going to give them more motivations, more detailed kind of instructions, so they are going to have their spirit, their motivations back. Okay, that's all.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Bye,
Sofian.
Miss. Good luck with your
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Waalaikumsalam
Thank you.
warahmatullahi